Welcome everyone to the broadcast. It is so good to have all of you here tonight, everybody. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the sharply dressed man. I hope you're all having a fantastic start to your week and a fantastic day so far. This is the Tuesday broadcast. We're playing some more Hell Is Us. This is the 6th stream for Hell Is Us. We're currently about 20 hours into the game, still in Act 2. Hello, Ada. Happy anime night. Yes, exactly. Happy anime night. Although this isn't quite the anime that I think you were expecting. This is it. This is what we've got. This is the anime that we're looking at right now. Stars a blonde-haired, curly-haired man. We're currently in the middle of a possessed research lab underground that's been taken over by the bad guys, the Hollow Walkers. They've killed all the staff except for a couple people, and we're just gonna go through that right now. It's called the Ariga Museum, I think is what the name was. I love how every one of these zones has its own little like theme, set of puzzles, and people that have, you know, you could rescue or not rescue, depending on the playthrough that you're currently going for. We're all bad. It's us. Everybody, Ada. You, me, us together. Hell is us. It says it right there. Look. It couldn't be more obvious. It's us. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I know that I have a lot of new puzzles to solve. I got my handy-dandy little notepad over here so I can make notes, check things off. I've got a lot of stuff, but I still have not yet done. I don't know at what point they will get done. We'll have to find out. Yeah, we'll get into it at some point tonight. But right now we have to get through the research lab. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's get started. I'm just checking out my notes. I'm looking at the all the things I've written down so far. It's a very intimidating list of stuff. Let's do this. Let's get started. Cannot wait to dive into it some more. I feel like this is going to be a 30-hour playthrough, and we're currently 20 hours, so we should finish it this week. That's the goal, is to finish this by Friday. Then get back to Final Fantasy VII Remake, finish that off, and then pick another one of the absolute bangers that's released this month. RC Duke, congrats on your 7-stream streak. We'll finish it on Monday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll finish it when we finish it. I can only predict the future so much. Hello, Duke. Good evening. As surprising as it might be, I can't 100% know when I'm going to finish a game, having never played them before. I can only kind of guess based on, like, how long does it take to beat websites, stuff like that. Let's do this. Put myself over here in the corner. All right, Eureka Museum. Let's do it. Okay, so we just opened up all the orange doors, I think is where we left off. We opened up the orange doors. We got attacked by a bunch of bad guys. And now we're trying to save some lives. Save some people. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we have got tier 3 enemies now in the game. Tier 3 enemies.
September 18th, 1992. I've been mulling over a few novel loadout profiles for the drone, recording a quick note here for future reference. Reconnaissance loadout, lightweight design, strip all extraneous systems to increase velocity and maneuverability. Comprehensive sensor package. Radar, thermal, infrared, Geiger, X-ray, the works. Optical camo. Maybe even RAM coding.
RAM coding?
Medical
Wow.
loadout, first aid module, defibrillator, cauterization implement, precision suture algorithms. Drug administration module, hypodermic injections of antiseptics, analgesics, antibiotics, adrenaline, and other stimulants. I'd also love to look into upgrades for the current tactical configurations. Battery longevity, rotor strength, chassis reinforcements. So much to do.
So this is where they developed the drone that's currently attached to my body. Hey Brent. Yes, no, you're not wrong. Defective safe, B1 observation room. Had to reset the safe again. I submitted a request for a new safe 3 months ago, still haven't heard anything back. Clearly the higher-ups don't really take the whole top secret concept seriously, or they would have greenlit my request by now. Frankly, I'm getting tired of resetting this thing every week. So until you get a new safe, the code is just going to be the lucky 7s every time. Alright, so it's just 7s. So we found that. All 7s. We know where the safe is. So until we get a new safe, I got it. Seems fitting since they like to gamble with our security protocols. Lacks security. Mystery discovered. Okay, so that's another place that we can both turn on or off the alarm. Is there anything else here?
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Yeah, you still need assistance. I wanted to open up the orange doors before I opened up all the blue doors so that the monsters wouldn't kill you. Like they did that other person. At least all the monsters that I can see. Okay, flipping the switch. Alright, we opened up all the blue doors now. Oh, hello. Nice. I like how I just zaps them when they try to sneak up on me. A key to a Riga locker. A small key meant for a locker found in the Riga Museum. Whistleblowers. Alright, so there's a key to a locker. It's somewhere in here that we need to find. Write that down. Key to locker in Ariga Museum. Oh, what the hell? Box of bullets. It's a research item. Okay. Are those like... Oh, are those limbic bullets? Is that what that is? It's a box of 9mm limbic bullets? That's neat. 6-digit code. 6-digit code to door in B3 research lab. I know! They actually were trying to do it, it seems like. I don't know if they didn't work or what. But that's what it looked like they were. It was limbic bullets. Orange. I hope I went in there. I don't know if I did. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I hope that was the B1 time loop that was just destroyed. Hello, Robert Sprite. Welcome. Yeah, feels good. Feels good to open up those things. I guess it wasn't destroyed, it was just stabilized, so I can go in there and close it. So this time loop, the one that I think it is it's an older one. From when Finello murdered her father for killing her husband, it's a real tragedy. What am I doing in here? Was that it? Just getting that time loop guardian dead? Make sure you wash your hands as well. Okay. Cool. What's this? Anything in here? I do have a locker key. Is it one of these lockers?
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Oh, there it is. Bal. I'm having second thoughts. Hardest mode, good luck, thank you. Thank you. It's actually not that bad. Don't get me wrong, the world needs to know what is happening here. Of that, I'm sure. Rather, I'm hesitant in our approach. I have a feeling this will end up badly for us. Especially now, with the new emergence protocols in place. If we screw this up, they'll get away with everything. I've taken some extra precautions. I moved the computer to our spot in the maintenance supply room on B2. I changed the password to something only you would know. The OMSIF team members currently deployed to Leith, Sinedra, and Akasa in that order. What? Okay, so computer on B2 code is OMSIF team members in Leith, Sinedra, and Akasa. In that order. It is just a game, and it's a fun one too. Leith, Sinedra, and Akasa. Just have to find a way to reference how many there are.
Soldier, I need assistance.
How do I get to you, madam? I see the door.
Soldier, I need assistance.
I know you need assistance. You still need assistance. I understand. Hey, Brent. She needs assistance. This must be it here. This must be her room.
Hey, maybe we can help each other out.
Sure. How many OMSIF soldiers are in Leith, Sinedra, and Akasa?
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Marga Hamill, Cerebrum Division. I'm the one who designed and created your drone.
It's Mark Hamill. I'm sorry, Marga Hamill.
As you can see, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I need your help to get out of here.
Okay.
Know anything about this?
That looks familiar. I'm not sure, though. It looks old. If I remember correctly, all the old stuff found in the ancient sections is stored in the testing area on B4. Listen, let's help each other. I want to get out of here, And you want access to B4. I won't be able to escape this place without a functional drone.
Oh, I see where this is going.
I need a drone processor to fix mine, but they're all stored in my lab. If you help me get it, I'll give you my key card. Get there, exit this room, and go left. Go down the hall and past the red blast door. On your right, you should see the logo of a drone on the wall. That's where my lab is. The code to get in is 230317.
Got it. I was just there, actually. That's the door I found that required a 6-digit code. Anything else in here? Nope. All right, let's see. 230317. Nice. And it feels good to, like, hear the locks click.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a few upgrades. We could boost the communication array.
Tanya, you're breaking up. What was that? Upgrade communication array?
Wanker.
There's the drone processor. Processing unit designed for drone operations found in the Auriga Museum. There we got it. I also got a new upgrade, new module for the drone. Sometimes really hard to see if you can access any of these computers when you're even a little bit further away from them. Alright, that's all that stuff. Trade. Here's your drone processor.
Thanks. Now I can leave. Take my key card. A deal's a deal. Good luck on B4.
Thanks. An electronic keycard coded red. Obtained from drone engineer Marga Hamill in the Auriga Museum. Good luck getting out of here alive. Actually, it should be fine because I've killed everything between here and the exit, so... You're welcome, by the way. So many dead things. Alright, let's go back up to B1. B1. Is it B1 or B2? Alright, so safe on B1. Hey, Domina. Yes! Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Got that one done. Got a Theta Amine Prism, a Rho Amine Prism, Distract Elite. Distracts for 45 seconds now. That's really good. That's really good. Huge upgrade. Thank you for the compliment, Domina. Appreciate that very much. Elite Distract, Elite Whirlwind, Elite Rear Guard, Elite Forward Charge. We are completely elated.
I've played a part in your silly games!
You know nothing about the workings of the real world!
I will never forgive you and Father.
Oh, she killed her brother. That's what it is. She killed her brother. It's a Rose signature time loop.
played the pawn in your silly games.
You know nothing about the workings of the real world!
I will never forgive you and Father.
Yes! Yes! Let's get that out of here. That time loop is gone, so all the things that we just killed up here are gonna stay dead forever. There's nothing to loot here. That's weird. Usually there's at least something at the center of the time loop. Alright, Domina, enjoy your lurk. Hope you have fun at your meeting today. Alright, so there's a computer on B2, and the code is the OMSIF team members in these 3 places. I just don't remember where this computer is. Need to find it. Terminal 7584. Okay. There's an item for a door in the antechamber. Wait, hang on. Is that all that's on B2? Is just these 2 things? Alright, let's flip the switch back to red and see what happens. Okay, nothing there. Am I crazy? She did say B2, right? B2 is so. Wait, what's this? There we go. Yes. Computer, it's a laptop. Laptop on B2. OMSIF members in Leith, Sinedra, and Akasa. Okay, that's the number of staff. It's the number of staff in each one. Of course, I have no idea how many OMSIF are in each of those places. Alright, let's go down to B4. B4. This all goes wrong. It's a cool looking place. Give it that. Took you a while to find that laptop? Some things are easier and some things are harder. For each of us. Isn't that right? Like, I have a hard time finding people and saving them before the game cuts it off. And I lose that forever. That's what I find hard to do. Laptops? No problem. This requires both a blue and a red keycard? They just stick in there, huh? Beta. Alright. There's the big one. The weaponized time loop where they cut people apart with a chainsaw. Oh, hell, the door closed behind me?
Finally, you're here. That's good. Very good. Please use the intercom over there so we can begin.
So that's the guy. That's the mad scientist that's down here trying to weaponize time loops. Presumably. Containment pod is locked. There's the key. That's the keystone I was looking for. It's Professor Hojo! You're right, it is, actually. It's this game's equivalent of Professor Hojo. We all have to be willing to do evil things to further the causes of science, or something like that. Okay, are the bad guys gonna drop in from the roof? Or are they gonna come in from the floor? What's gonna happen here? They're just gonna come out of a door like the other ones did? Okay. I could just keep the knell of waning grief on and just insta-kill one of the griefs if it comes out, if it turns to that.
What a fine specimen you are. I will sincerely thank your commanding officer for providing such an excellent candidate.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Strange. I thought they would have briefed you. Semantics. I'm Dr. Mabden, head of weapons research.
Dr. Mabden, head of weapons research.
Today's experiment will focus on time loop weaponization.
Why are you trying to weaponize time loops?
Why wouldn't we? Think of what we could accomplish. Did you notice the newly designed hardware around a time loop? This is why you are here, not to ask silly questions. If I were you, I would concentrate on surviving the different protocols. Now, let's begin.
Okay, let's do this.
Good.
Whoa. Whoops. Oh, they just teleport in. They just teleport in.
Your competency is refreshing.
Those are just level 2. Give me something bigger. Is that it? Talk to him again?
Good work.
Thank you.
Are we done?
Let's get on with the experiment, shall we?
I guess we're not done.
Are we done?
Let's get...
All right, I'm ready.
Good. You survived.
The time loop is too dangerous to enter. Alright. Let's see if we can do something else about that.
Good work.
Let's go.
Here they come.
So, are these all time loop guardians? They're not. These are just regular old
I'm
monsters.
surprised you got through this one. Excellent.
I need you to send me the actual time loop guardians, please.
I'm ready.
Now, this one might be tricky. Astonishing. No one has ever gotten this far.
Well then, maybe you should have trained them better. I mean, I'm pretty good at this game, so there you go.
This better be the last one.
Is it a grief? No, it's a rage. It's a rage. Double rage. Triple rage. There we go. Okay.
It wasn't that bad now, was it?
So wait, that was it?
Good work.
Is there more?
Are we done?
Indeed we are. I have collected the necessary data. Your contribution is greatly appreciated.
I'm so
You are
confused.
dismissed.
Where are the time loop guardians? I want to get in there. I also want to hack Dr. Mabden to pieces. Can I do that? Stairs to go up. Keycard clearance Delta, an electronic keycard coded yellow. Advanced Limbic Forging. Oh, it's a book for Victor. Nice. Limbic Forging, the advanced kind. Limbic Rod Grief. to the coffer of the buried forges of the earth. Blue. Underground facility. Well, that's the last one that we need for that. That's in the Keystone room. Limbic Rod, Grief, X-Ray. Rod was unearthed in a small chamber of the underground complex. The chamber also featured a faded mural depicting 2 water wheels and a waterfall. Complex construction, 8th century. Locked on the other side. Symbol Iron Crown. Cast iron symbol in the shape of a crown found in the storage room of Riga Museum. Is this the item that goes at the top of the stairs? There's an item in the antechamber that we needed to open that further. He's gone.
January 3rd, 1993. We have done it. Time Loop Alpha 1 is operational. For the first time, certain aspects of a time loop are under our direct control. Years of planning have finally paid off. Synaptic modulators are stable, and limbic pulse generators have already confirmed our theories that entities can be generated at will.
At will?
We will begin testing the optimal frequencies to induce each entity variant. Agent training protocols should be greatly enhanced as a result. The complete weaponization of the technology remains out of our reach for the near future. We are, of course, still bound by the 33-year cycle. Additionally, a proper emotional catalyst remains necessary to the time loop's formation. This requires a great deal of precise social engineering. Overcoming these limitations will be the major area of focus during the next phase of the project.
So the 33-year cycle is not just for the weeks of peace, it's also for when time loops can appear? Is that what that is? This goes up. Interesting. So, like, that's why time loops are appearing right now? There's a new event every 33 years? Here's a question. If time loops can be caused by very small but emotionally charged acts of violence, what would happen if, say, like, an entire country was performing a very large emotionally charged act of violence? I wonder. Nice tank. Are they actually using that, or they just parked that there for show? The hell? Where am I? Riga Complex C. I have no idea where I am. It's like an entirely new place. Wait, no. Have I been here before? Is this just the exit? I think I have been here before. Yeah, this is where I came in. B0, that's the stairway. Alarm of Rage. That thing looks sick. That's awesome. Look at that. Ceremonial key. This is just a research item. Large, oversized key. The ornamentation is clearly of a ceremonial nature. Okay. What's this? War has ever been. Before man took his first breath, war lay in cosmic weight. Patience. The eldest craft, the eternal trade, biding its hour for the hands of its truest master. KM. War has ever been. War. War never changes. As they say. All right. That's true, Grand Soren, he didn't. I'm partial to a good herbal tea, usually, like a chamomile, or I could go with like a something zesty even. So they're that way. Alright, I was promised to fight time loop wardens on this floor. And I did not fight time loop wardens, I fought, like, tiny little guys. Little dudes. But apparently I could just take the Keystone of Rage.
You've retrieved the Keystone of
Just
Rage.
right out of this thing. Thanks. Does that mean they're supposed to be in this room? Oh, do I have to use one of these terminals to summon them? It'd say I had to, like, actually turn them on. Maybe that... Oh, this computer. Hang on. There we go. Okay, 4-digit code. Time loop alpha 1 control. 4-digit code. Computer B4. At the Auriga Research Facility. Who uses a 4-digit code to control something like this? That just doesn't seem very safe or secure. I got the key to the locker done. That's done. Oh, the terminal's code is 78584. That's right. We've got that. We actually have the code. We got it from the guy upstairs. All right. Generate Guardian Row. I knew it. I knew it. Generate Guardian Sigma. Okay, got it. We're just gonna get blasted. That was it.
Stop! Stop! It's a lie! They're lying! No! 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 No!
Oh, God.
Stop! Stop! It's a lie!
So they were just getting cut apart by a chainsaw repeatedly forever? Oh, there's a ladder here. that just goes back here. Why do we need a sneaky way to get it back into the storage room? I don't understand. Why do we need that? What was that for? What was the lore? What was the point of that area? Yeah, 'cause that's what I'm saying. Like, why do we need a little maintenance tunnel between the bottom of the time loop and this storage room? Like, I feel like that could have been so much cooler than it actually was. Hey, look, it's all the people we saved.
I made it out thanks to my little friend here. We couldn't have done it without you.
You alright?
Yes. I haven't seen the surface in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. Although I doubt that will be soon. The debriefings I'll have to endure will take some time. They'll want to know what the hell happened down there.
A lot of bad things happened down there.
The Cerebrum Division was partly created to study, examine, observe, and dissect them. It's why most of us are here. That old time loop we found in the ancient part of Auriga Museum played a significant role in studying the entities. Why do you think your drone can distract them? We discovered that the entities emit specific frequencies. We have yet to find out why. However, I figured out how to scramble their signal.
Nice.
I built the emitter inside the drone to interrupt the entity's frequency waves, temporarily confusing them. I'm still working on an emitter that doesn't cost too much energy and can last longer. As you know, those few seconds are precious for a soldier. I'll get on that as soon as this place becomes operational again.
Hey, wait, is that why you find the elite distract in her lab? Is that why? Is because she was working on it?
I hardly set foot outside this place since the war started. I'm not missing much from what I've heard. I know our people have their part to play in this mess. You probably know more about it than I do. The operatives in the Oculus Division are masters at creating conflict and have their fingerprints all over this war.
The Oculus Division.
Funding extremists, targeted assassinations, false flags, you name it. How do I know all this? Well, I was married to an operative. From what little I've seen of Hadia, it seems to be a special place stuck in time. When I was on leave before the war, I walked the streets in Lublina. It was like I had used a time machine and arrived in another timeline. It was a strange sensation because I couldn't pinpoint the exact period. Walking on the street, you feel like you're in medieval times. Then you turn the corner and are suddenly propelled into the 1950s.
Nice.
I didn't mingle
Sounds
much
like a fun
with the
place.
locals. Not my style. I prefer tinkering with machines. Aside from what is said about them in the news and newspapers, I know little about them.
I like how you could just ask them about these 6 topics every time.
The peacekeepers have tried their best to delay the war, but it was a lost cause. The Oculus Division made sure of that. I don't know much about the Sabinians. I only know what the higher-ups told us in the briefings when we first arrived. However, I got a small sample when I went out on leave. I got a well-deserved weekend pass one time. I used to get those before the war. I spent it in Lausulus, the capital city in Asteria.
Okay.
I was enjoying my caffeine-infused beverage in a small cafe on the corner of a busy street. I'm curious and I love gossip, so I discreetly listened to a few conversations. I do that purely to entertain myself. At first, the conversations were run-of-the-mill exchanges.
And then?
These are mainly complaints about work, teachers being too strict, deadlines, overtime, being too tired, a suspect husband, and the everyday anecdotes you might hear anywhere. Then, a news report comes on. The cafe fell into a silent hush. I don't remember what it was about, but when it was over, all you could hear were complaints about the Palamists. Some conversations went as far as suggesting to kill them all. It was surreal. The change in
crazy.
attitude was almost instant.
It's wild.
I don't think the news realizes the power they have. Or do they?
Was it the Oculus Division?
I've never met any Palamists, and if I did, I didn't notice. There is one place I would love to visit. It's in the heart of the Palamist province of Argola. It's the capital city of Trisk. Some who went on leave there told me it was stunning. It has some of the oldest castles, friendly people, and the best restaurants in Hadia. I know, it sounds like a commercial, but it's what everyone says when people come back from there. I hope it survives the war. I want to visit Trisk if ever I get a weekend pass again. Well, that's probably unlikely.
So, when I first started playing this game, I thought it was going to be like the Sabinians and the Palamists were at war, and you would see, like, atrocities from both sides. But so far, it's been pretty staunchly the Sabinians are just murdering everybody.
Thanks for helping me escape.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna be alright?
I'll be just fine. The intervention forces are on their way. They'll clean up this mess. I'll have a lot of work to do, though, fixing all the systems. I'll have to run diagnostics to determine what went wrong.
Tell me all about all this stuff.
Their mission here always felt a bit peculiar. I can't quite put my finger on it. Don't get me wrong. The country needed peacekeeping operations, but something felt off. I arrived in the country right when the temporary legislative alliance broke at the seams. I couldn't help but notice how tense the Zeal Council supervisors were. Everything started feeling more precipitated. Not long after, the ON peacekeepers arrived in the country, and all the higher-ups began breathing again. I don't think they were scared of a possible civil war. As far as I know, the Zeal Council needed the bloodshed. No. Something else was making them anxious. Something related to all our cumulative work.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
At first, I was terrified of them. You know, like, what the fuck am I looking at? After a while, though, you start getting used to them. Then they just become a part of the job.
You do?
They're amazing, aren't they? They immediately became terrifying again when they got loose, but it was still amazing, right?
No, it wasn't. It was just bad.
To think, they may hold answers to some of our most pressing questions. It'll take some time before they make Riga Museum safe again. I guess I'll be reassigned to another lab in the meantime.
These people are just going to continue working for this organization that nearly got them killed? Is that what they're going to do? Why would you do this? People are insane.
Thank you for helping me down there.
And you.
Are you gonna be okay?
I will be, as soon as I leave. I won't be working for these people anymore.
There you go.
I hope you use that Ammon prism I gave you. Those poor people did not deserve such a fate.
I mean, this is like the only sane guy here. Yeah, I did use the Ammon prism that you gave me.
Sabinians want what most people desire in life. Freedom. I remember reading a few articles about it. When that dictator died, Sabinian politicians wanted a democracy, a free market, and to rejoin the world. The Palamists wanted the same thing. Their inconsolable rift seems to lie in the nitty-gritty details of their history. I'm not sure I fully understand why they hate each other.
Yeah, it seems like they both want the same things for the country, so yeah.
I guess you need to be born here to understand why. Then again, I'm not sure the Hadians know why anymore. I'm still trying to figure out where the creatures are from. Weapons research, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and medical research are all working in silos. Each department concentrates on its own thing. There is no sharing of information or breakthroughs. I guess it prevents us from doing what I'm about to do. Blow the whistle on this whole operation.
Sure.
I grabbed as much stuff as possible when I got out of there. There is something they are not telling us. We know the time loops are a doorway, enabling the creatures to enter our world. We know this occurrence happens every 33 years on the 1st of January at midnight. What is opening the time loops? And to what end? Whatever it is, it's something I haven't seen yet.
It's interesting to see that the phenomenon occurs right at midnight, local Hadia time, you know? That's very
The Peacekeepers were used to time everything perfectly.
coincidental.
God forbid the Palamists and Sabinians start killing each other at the wrong time.
There you go.
And what if the ON finds out? Nothing will happen. Nothing. The people in charge of this operation control everything. Think of something, anything. They either own it or have created it. That's how far this goes.
I'm sorry, what? Wait, what?
The Zeal Council orchestrated the whole thing. I don't know all the details, but I intend to play along for a few more weeks, steal some files, accumulate evidence, and then leave.
You see, this guy and I are on the same page. I think that the Civil War is being used to set up something far bigger than what's actually being done right now.
I already have some, but I'm going to get more. I want to blow the lid on this whole operation. Someone has to pay for this. Hadia is gorgeous. I had the privilege of visiting some cities before the chaos. A few weeks before Palamists and Sabinians started killing each other, I was assigned here in Auriga to that psychopath, Dr. Mabden. They turned the entire country into their science experiment at the expense of all citizens of Hadia. For what? Progress? Science? This isn't progress or science. This is genocide.
What about the Palamists?
I can't help but have a soft spot for the Palamists. I see a lot of me in them. They remind me of my family back home. Close to the earth, strong family ties, and religious to the bone. If I ever get out of this mess, I'm going straight to the family farm, where I'll devour my mom's home-cooked meals.
There you go. You're just like, this guy's got it. He's focused, man. I love it. But he's actually I think he's the most interesting person to talk to here. He feels like the least brainwashed. The other two are like, yeah, I'll just keep working here. I guess I'll just have to work at someplace else temporarily. Like, what? You nearly got killed. Do you understand what happened here? I feel like you're missing something. You should be having a more visceral reaction to this.
We can go over the clues for the next one. Have you found something of interest?
Found several things of interest. What about this box of bullets?
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
This box contains prototype ammunition developed by the Cerebrum Division's Advanced Weapons Research Team. Limbic-tipped ammunition. The prototypes consist of a limbic bullet mounted on a traditional brass casing and gunpowder charge. The peculiar properties of limbic material are such that the bullet's aerodynamics and flight profile differ from traditional bullets. It is unclear whether the ammunition is effective, as insufficient testing has been conducted at the time of writing. The project is part of a bid to bring limbic weaponry into the modern age and promises to significantly bolster the ability of agents to handle limbic threats. So, we could probably have used those 9mm bullets if the protagonist didn't throw away his gun in the very first encounter of the game. Like, you just tossed that thing, and that was it. We never saw his pistol again.
Good find. I'll look it up.
I still have not forgiven him for that. Let's see. Ceremonial key. In 773 AD, 3 years after the Bridal War began, Lord Umbra would unconditionally surrender to Lord Aster. This heraldic key was presented to Aster as a symbolic gesture of fealty. With his ally Lord Argao defeated, and the second calamity still raging across the country, Lord Umbra chose to willingly end the conflict rather than shed any more of his subjects' blood. The surrender would officially mark the end of the Bridal War. With no one left to oppose him, Lord Aster would crown himself King of Hadia. Pretty cool. Alright.
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find out there.
What am I supposed to do with this keystone?
We must return to the Limbic Forge and insert the keystone in its groove.
Okay. So we could go do that now. I want to go back to Tal'Jin. Oh, Jel'Jin. I was watching my VOD from last night. And I have a locker key from a guy here. And there's a locker I walked right past in the archaeological dig site.
Oh, fucking hell.
Your name is Remy Latam.
You seem to have me at a disadvantage.
I'm Lieutenant Aribeth, OMSIF's Epsilon Division. I'm also known as Aribeth Latam, wife of Vitalis Latam.
Wait, what?
And mother of a young boy I set free.
No way. That's his mom? I should have known that.
If that's true, what was the last thing you said to me?
Never come back.
I love you. Never come back.
You should have listened to me. If you want to know why I hunted down the Vigil, go to the OMSIF camp in Akasa Marshes. You'll find my file on a laptop. You need a code to open the camp's gate.
We do need a code to open the camp's
Underneath
gate.
the passenger seat of the APC, there's a code sheet inside a box. Today's code is 14. My window is closing. I will contact you again.
And I thought my family had issues. Listen, it might be worth looking into it.
Why?
There are always two sides to a story.
Hey, Gagolian. How's it going tonight, man? Hail and well met. Under the seat. To grab the item. A new styling option. I can go just straight up full head of hair, huh? Look at that. Remy wears his hood down and cap off. They're not going to make it easy for me to get back to the dig site camp, are they? I guess it's better than it could be. Now that I've killed everything and closed the time loop. Alright, lockers. Lockers, there we go, look at that. Unlock. Pair of red shoes. Hi, Daddy, I miss you so much. Mommy says you might come home for the carnival next month. I really, really hope it's true. Rebecca came over yesterday and we played all day. We almost fell into the well behind the house. It was so funny. Then it started raining, but we kept playing outside. Edgar was all muddy. But it's okay because elephants like to play in the mud. Mommy was upset though. She says my shoes are ruined and we can't afford a new pair. I can't wait to see you again, Daddy. I hope you found lots and lots of treasures. I love you, Justina. Okay, I know exactly where all that needs to go. Remy Latam and his mother. Something Latam. What was her first name? I totally forgot. We know well the unspeakable betrayals and abominations wrought by King Aster upon this cursed ground. But his hour draws near. In the Himalaya fields, beneath the baleful gaze of TR's monstrous heads, he shall be flayed, his flesh stripped in righteous reckoning. Setharus, bear witness to my oath. Wow, what the hell? Start with an A. I don't remember. I don't know. Something. Passenger seat. APC code sheets. Alright, today's number is 14. Okay. Do I really have to count 14? Found another passenger seat in the OMSIF APC. Observation post 08. Mystery discovered. I didn't even see that down there. A little box? How many other things are clickable in this thing that I haven't clicked on yet? You can always just grab another gun. Hey, bubbler. Welcome. Alright, let's head out. Let's go back to Akasa Marshes. Yeah, I feel like they could have numbered them. That would have been nice. Okay, so it's near Rebecca's house. The well is in the backyard. Is it that house right there? The one where they killed the family? Can't be this one, right? Oh, it is. Okay, well. There you go. I have a feeling that the wife and the daughter are not going to come back. Okay. Let me mark that one done. Okay. E for Tomb, E108. We did that one. Elephant and Upstairs in Jova is finished. I don't know how to find the number of OMSIF personnel in those 3 areas to get the passcode for that laptop. Trade. It said there are 20 codes? Oh, yeah, you're right. You can just count upwards 6, but still, it would be really great if they, like, numbered them.
Let's get those weapons serviced.
A numbering system would have been way better. Just more usable. Here, study this.
Awesome. Your weapons will become deadlier.
Grade 4. Upgrade weapon. Still can't upgrade my axes. I only have 32 rage shards. Only 31 terror shards. I have 118 neutral shards. Okay. Alright, let's see. Grievously wounded, grievously wounded. I don't like those. Striking enemy reduces the cost of limbic skills. This actually might be better. If we use this, that kind of offsets the negative effect of this. Although I do like this one, because every time I take damage, I deal 75% more damage for 7 seconds, so... I mean... I do take damage. That does happen. Okay, how many more do I need to upgrade my axes to level grade 5? 18. I need 18 more rage shards.
Damn, I'm good.
You are good. It's amazing. It's actually fantastic. Nicely done. I need 19 more terror shards to upgrade that. I kind of want to do my defensive gear. Let's see. Let's do a level 4 Idol of Grief. So I need 19 grief shards. Can't do that. Alright. Well, guess that's all we can do. That's all we can do for now. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to that OMSIF camp. Wait a second. Oh, the soldiers made it back. Hey, you made it back.
Well, looks like we're back after all. Figured we'd had a better chance here. Just can't seem to quit this place, for God's sake. Looks like Rua's still here, unfortunately. I don't take orders from her anymore.
Where's your buddy? Is the other guy just... Did I miss him? They're both here, right? Is it just him? Did your friend leave? Alright, we have never been inside this camp. I've been aware of this camp since the very beginning of the game, because there's loot in there. And monsters. Alright, let's take a look. Where's the code sheet? Oh, come on, where is it? Agatha Marin. Where is the code sheet? Come on. Game, please. I want you to just, like, take pity on me. Training ground. Okay. Symbol research. Old feet. Yep. Here it is. Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. 151991. That is so good. That feels really good to have that done. Where's the marshes? There we go. So 6-digit code. That one's finished. Fantastic.
This is Technician Dawes, reporting a security breach at Observation Outpost.
You don't say.
Limbic entities have breached your perimeter. They're everywhere. How did this happen? Oh my god. I'm almost at the gate. It's locked. What? No! 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 No!
Well, okay then. Is there all grief demons? They're all together. Ooh! That would have looked really cool if it wasn't halfway through the geometry. Alright, that would have been so sick if we could actually see what happened. What's this? Limbic Rod to the coffer of the Crystal Lake of the Mountain. We got it. That's the last one. For the Crystal for the lake. We have enough keys for 2 chests at Lake Sinan. Limbic Rod discovery. Establishment of Outpost 08 has already proven fruitful. Seems we chose the right location for the camp. Within the first 2 days, we have already recovered our first artifact, a sphereless limbic rod of designation Whiskey. It's been cataloged, packaged, and will be ready for transport with our first shipment in 3 months. The rod was found wrapped in a parchment scroll. Initial inspection reveals much of it to be decayed beyond legibility. However, the image of a flower is visible in a faded blue tint. Translators are already busy deciphering the rest of the visible text and should have results soon. Translation. We have received the translator's report on the decayed scroll. Calligraphy and language analysis places their origins squarely in the early 11th century. The translation itself refers to a second rod of a sphereless Yankee designation buried nearby. It appears these 2 rods are linked as part of a set. The burial location is situated to the southwest of present-day Patham Abbey. A road network has since been built in the area. Hopefully the modern earthworks have not disrupted the local topography too much. Set out tomorrow to investigate the area. We've already found the second rod. Shockwave Elite, nice. Personal file, Arabeth Latam. Arabeth. Okay, June 7th, 1936, date of birth. 1982, recruitments. She joined when she was 46 years old? It seems a little bit, like, I don't know. Sure, she's a field team commander. Hey, Sulu. Good evening. Operations, Riga Training, 1982, Firefly, Kettle, Hush, Moloch. Hush, 1990 to ongoing. Moloch, ongoing. Commendations. Riga Training, 99th percentile. Excellence in Service, 85, 86, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Excelled in all assigned positions. Under consideration for promotion to OMSIF Commander-in-Chief. Former member of the Vigil Organization. Possesses intimate knowledge of Vigil operations. Instrumental in the identification and pursuit of Vigil members. Initial skepticism about cooperation for Operation Hush. Loyalty has now proven beyond all doubt. Highly skilled in martial disciplines. Circumstances of recruitment. Apprehended in 1962 for attempted illegal border crossing sent to Farda prison complex. Came to our attention in 82 after reports, 20 years later, after reports of a prisoner displaying aberrant behavior, disclosing highly sensitive information related to Operation Moloch. Upon first interrogation, subject was confirmed to hold advanced knowledge of classified information. Became cooperative after revelation of phone records indicating subject's spouse, Vitalis Latam, informed border guards of her intended escape in 1962. Agreed to be recruited in exchange for commuted prison sentence. Okay, well, that's why she hates him. He turned her in. Why? We don't know. That's what happened. Okay, let's explore the rest of this place. We have not been able to get to this area until this part of the game. I didn't realize they were just going to hand you the code. I would have not looked quite so hard if I knew that they were just going to give it to you. It's basically a little island. Oh, hi. So even though these guys are in this facility, they're still all rank 1. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Okay, how do I figure out what that was that I just picked up, but I couldn't look at because it was aggroed on that guy? Was it this? OMSIF deployment order? Akasa Marshes? Deployment OMSIF Epsilon 08, December 17th, 92, Epsilon Commander Arabeth. Multiple suspected SSE. Target, Outpost 08, Akasa Marshes, Northwest Umbrahan. Objective, Standard Protocol Charlie, preparation for activation event. Establish perimeter security. Instruct on-site personnel in emergency protocols. Time window is 2 weeks. Akasa Marshes, National Library, Sinedra. Leith, Sinedra, Akasa. Wait, I have OMSIF deployment orders for all 3 of these places. It's Alpha 05, Epsilon 11, Epsilon 08. I think we've got the code that we need for that computer. Oh my god, stop it. Oh, hello, look at this. It's a nice looking little Vault of Forbidden Knowledge right here. Wait, do I have the code to the Vault of Forbidden Knowledge in Akasa Marshes? Sinedra Forest and Vista Hills. I don't. Not yet. Okay. It's a party! It's a freaking rave back here. The final torches. Okay. I still don't know what these torches are for. Maybe this will help me out. All sconces are set, my duty is complete. None save our sacred sodality shall ever tread past our protected door. Farlam Dario, Third Order Architect of the Lodge of Grief. In resolute service to the great province of Umbrahan against all and any eventuality of melancholic limbic apparitions. Great. So, we still don't know which one of these to turn. We don't know which ones to turn. I think it might have something to do with the door underneath the well. Alright. Let's see if I remember where all these torches are. There's a torch. Let's see, beneath outposts 08. I think there was one in the training facility. I think there's one under Atham Abbey. There's one in the southwest tower. There's one somewhere else that I forget. I have to go back and watch my VODs, because I know I've found all of these torches. I just don't know which ones to turn. I don't think they ever gave you like a real solid clue about that. Or at least I missed it if they did. Okay, but we do have the code for the laptop. The museum. So let's go get that. We also have the keys for the chests at the lake. Let's go to the lake first. Let's go to the lake first, and then check out the museum. Let's go open up that chest down there. Lake Sinan. There's smoke coming from the house, the chimney. Is there somebody here? Did somebody move in? Because this place was empty last time I was here. Oh, what? There's somebody here. Well, who are you?
I'm glad to see you
That's
again,
Jaffer.
son. It's very peaceful here. A stark contrast from the rest of Hadia.
Is this your house?
How is Rebecca doing?
When we arrived here, she slipped into a deep sleep. I think she hadn't slept like that in so long. She is obviously in a great deal of pain.
Yes.
She hasn't opened up about the explosion that took the lives of her parents and little brother. I will give her the time and space. Right now, all she needs to do is enjoy the peaceful surroundings.
It is kind of surprising just how untouched this area is in comparison to every other zone in the game.
I'm glad you made it here. How are things?
Good. It is the ideal place for Rebecca and I to heal our wounds. I was surprised to see the reservoir emptied.
Yeah, that was me. I did that.
I don't know what lies beneath, and I don't care to find out. Both Rebecca and I will be staying here until the war is over.
So luckily for you, I cleaned out that whole area down there. There was a time loop and all this bad stuff was going on, so I got rid of all of that. So you should be good to go. I won't charge you this time. Oh, a full bottle of mead. Wait, finally we get the full bottle of mead? I've been looking for this for like hours. Hours and hours and hours. I thought it was going to be in Hatham Abbey that we get the bottle of mead. Rustic key. Plain old key found in the workshop at Lake Sinon with a rose symbol. Yes, yes, there's a rose key that's needed for a chest near the Hatham Abbey. Father Jaffer, I thought it best to leave this area. Leave this here, away from prying eyes. The men in black have returned again, even more brazen than the last time. I don't know what they are looking for, but I fear they will not stop until they find it. The sanctity of the Abbey means nothing to them. They care not for our history or traditions. After they left, I took what artifacts I could and stowed them away in the cliffside alcove, northeast of the Abbey. You know the one. Yes, I know the one. It's not much, but TR cursed me if I let those heathens take any of our sacred relics. Signed, Brother Milos. I know exactly what he's talking about. Oh, hello. I thought you were asleep.
We finally made it here.
It's the dog! It's Rex! He's safe!
Lake Sinon is way more beautiful than I remembered.
Is your uncle gonna be okay?
I think so. We pray to Sethris a lot. Uncle Jaffer likes to do that. He's always happier afterward. And it makes me happy too. I wish that Sethris could stop all the bad stuff from happening. But, Uncle Jaffer says it doesn't work like that. He said we need to take responsibility for our actions. Sethris, help us all.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. I think about them a lot. Especially my baby brother. I miss them. I have less nightmares here, though.
Fewer nightmares. Fewer nightmares.
Uncle Jaffer told me Lake Sinon would help me forget the bad memories. Soon, I'll only remember the good ones. Like when my brother and I used to play games in the treehouse.
Hey. What happened to you and Jova?
I don't want to talk about Jova anymore.
Yeah, surprising. Yeah, I'm really surprised, Remy, that she does not want to talk about the atrocities that she just lived through. Why did you ask her about that? Alright, let's see what's in this chest down here. We're gonna get the easy one, leave the hard one for later when I come back here with the keystones. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just gonna fall off and die. Wave of Wrath Elite. Wave of rageful energy erupts from the ground in front of you and rushes forward, damaging all limbic entities in its path. Nice. That's really good. So that helicopter is still there. It's really curious, like, whose helicopter is that that's just flying around this area, and what are they looking to find? Are they going to see that there's smoke coming from the mansion, the little house there? Like I did? And go looking? We have more stuff to do in Akasa Marshes now. Shocking, I know. We have 2 more things to do. Let's see, Akasa Marshes. We got the mead. Finally, got the mead. We have the key for the chest near the abbey. So where's this drunk guy? I was looking for the beer. Sitting next to some picnic tables or something. Is he up here? It's Rebecca's house. It's not either any of those guys. He's sitting by himself. So I wonder, like, do these guys even care that Voss has just disappeared? That's such a weird thing to do, to introduce a character like Voss and then kill him off screen. Doesn't that strike anyone else as weird? They really set him up to be some kind of monstrosity, and then he just dies passively. I was really expecting there to, like, be some buildup of character there with some payoff where he dies in a much more dramatic fashion. Although I guess getting torn apart by monsters is pretty dramatic. Okay, where is he? I remember coming down this way. Right? Like, go through here. Discover the well. It's Rebecca's house. Go in there and talk to Rebecca. I did not go down that way. I remember coming back this way, down the road. Past the well. It's a good thing this guy's in really good shape. Is he over here? Is he even further down this way? This is the teacher's house. Okay, I know he's not hanging out outside of the blacksmiths. It's Vitalis' home. Why did he turn in his wife? There he is.
You are a king, my friend.
I know. I know.
I keep my promises.
Pretty great.
So here are the keys to Captain Voss's office.
I don't know what's happening with this guy's head, but it's like... I don't think it's supposed to turn that way, buddy.
You can get in through the balcony. Don't ask me how I know. Shh. There. You've done me a real solid, friend. Now I just kick back, wait for the end.
Key to the Jova office. Key to Vass's temporary office in Jova obtained from a drunken soldier in Jova. Okay. Well, let's go see what's in Voss's office. I've been real curious about what's in here ever since we ran across this place when we first arrived in Jova. Like night 2, I want to say. Open. Mystery solved.
This time next year, I should be sipping margaritas on my private island. I need a break from this shit. Slopping through the mud, babysitting teenagers. As long as the Swiss buyer comes through, I'm done. Give them in their cut and get the hell out of here. Poor refugee boss, seeking asylum. Please, sir. I'll never get tired of exterminating cockroaches. But I'm starting to realize we aren't getting anywhere. The way things are going, this war will never end. The only lasting legacy is wealth. That's how you secure real power. That's how you actually change things. And when I come back to Hadia, things will change.
So he's going to use all of his ill-gotten goods to buy his retirement and then come back to Hadia later. Sabinian Cap. We are a defiant beacon of reform where conviction burns brighter than oppression. The fight for justice never fades. Holler of Grief. Bargaining. Expending limbic energy will restore your health. Interesting. Prison Manifest. A page listing numerous prisoners from a labor camp. It's a research item. Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to be wearing that Sabinian hat. I just gotta say. I don't think I'll be going that direction. Alright, next stop is to go down to the Abbey and check out what's in that chest. It's a good thing Remy doesn't mind getting all wet. I can't imagine how gross it is running around in this swamp. I feel like I've gotten everything here, but I'm sure that there's stuff that I've missed. Because one thing this game does, it reminds me that despite the fact that I feel like I'm very thorough, I miss something regularly. There's the Abbey. Tank. I also see some... Is that a... That's a grief. Yep, we can go ahead and take care of this. Not afraid of you. Does that thing hurt me even if I killed the guy. It's like an AoE, a ground AoE. Okay. Let's go open up that chest. See what we got. It's some kind of holy relic, right? Based on what that note said. Unlock that. Panoptic Eudaimon. Mercurial Ward. Accept your fickle destiny, periodically negating one strike from an enemy. You just randomly negate hits. That was it. No, okay, interesting. No research items, no, none of that. We just got a piece of equipment, a passive relic. It's not what I was expecting, but okay, thanks. Appreciate that. Okay, drunk guy with meat is done. Rose key near Abbey is done. That one's done. Okay. We got the final piece for the code for the laptop in the museum. Let's go back to the museum. Let's see what's on that laptop. Finish that up. I'm actually really excited about this stuff. I love putting all these things together. Coming up with the codes to open up these laptops, to get the keys to unlock the chests, to finish people's quest lines, to solve mysteries. I just love it. It's like a really satisfying gameplay loop. I'll be honest though, I was really surprised to see that Auriga Museum was a research facility. I was expecting it to be more like a like one of those underground ancient temples we've seen so many of. Let's see, that's B1, B2. So where was this thing? It was next to a ladder. There it is. Okay, so OMSIF team members in Leith, Sinedra, Akasa is the clue. Okay, Leith. 05. So I think it is 05. Sinedra. 11. 08. 051108. Yes! Look at that. Nice. Okay, file directory, enough. I can't do this anymore. I'm losing myself. What am I becoming? Where did we go astray? Or was it all a lie from the beginning? When the council first approached me, their promise was to build a better world. I believed in that promise. I gave years of my life to pursue it. I was convinced the research would lead to breakthroughs in physics, engineering, genetics. Thought we would be helping people, curing diseases, improving infrastructure, developing new crops. Perhaps I was too naive in my wide-eyed youth. There are several of us of like mind, disillusioned by what we have witnessed. We can't exactly resign from our posts. We know too much for them to let us walk out of here. No, we are trapped here. Our only hope is to release the information contained herein out into the world. And hope someone can hold them accountable. Personnel files, observation notes, test results, future research plans, experimental tech schematics, and most importantly, a list of civilian casualties. Everything is here on this terminal. People of this country don't deserve this. It's inhumane. They've been through enough. Mabden. File on Mabden. When I began my work here, I was especially overjoyed at the prospect of working alongside the esteemed Dr. Mabden. His reputation for excellence is known the world over. Over the years, my admiration turned to revulsion. Let me state this in no uncertain terms. Dr. Mabden is a psychopath. I've never met a man so scornful of morality. I've seen him watch innocent Haitians burned alive and not bat an eye. He watched as a limbic entity eviscerated prisoner after prisoner simply to determine if it would eventually tire. And pregnant women injected with a limbic serum to study its effects on human embryo development in utero. Wow, what? His obsession goes way beyond the bounds of scientific inquiry. He takes a twisted, sadistic pleasure in conducting his experiments. He must be stopped. They aim to weaponize anything limbic, extracting every little iota of data they can. It's becoming increasingly clear that they intend to use this research for warfare outside of Hadia. There is no benevolence here, just self-serving profit and power. Okay, so the reward for that mystery was lore. Not that I mind. We didn't really get anything else out of it. We just got lore. Dr. Mabden is a bad guy. He's a bad dude. Okay, that one's done. 051108. That one's finished. That one's also finished. Okay, let's research. We got some stuff, right?
Find anything?
I sure did.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
Seleni Prison Manifests. This is a page from the prisoner manifest of the Seleni prison located in northwestern Argola. Seleni was a purpose-built PTACC, prison for tribal and cultural crimes against the state. Throughout the 1960s, President Gary Yankel's crackdown on free speech continued unabated. After the systemic dismantling of the country's criminal justice system, citizens could be indicated or indicted on hearsay alone, foregoing burden of proof. Combined with a broad and loose interpretation of the remaining criminal law code, virtually anyone could be found guilty of any crime at any time. Makeshift prison camps were erected across the country to handle the expected influx of prisoners. The first wave of arrests was made as a show of force. Many of the quote-unquote crimes were exaggerated or flat-out fabricated. Reports of what transpired within the camps were intentionally leaked by authorities. They relied on the mere specter of the camps to act as a strong deterrent for unwanted behavior.
Hey, Jelgin has a vault of forbidden knowledge.
It does. Jelgin does have a vault of forbidden knowledge. Search the tunnels hidden below the chapel. Well, now we have to go to Jelgin. I was going to go to somewhere else, but now I have to go there. So I have to go to Jelgin. Vault of Forbidden Knowledge. Let's do it. Let's make this knowledge less forbidden. Okay, it's the tunnels. If I remember right, there's like a tunnel that goes down to the vaults. Yes, yeah, that's right. It's right next to the door. That one that was locked with the King Astor code. I mean, I could have told her it was already there. I already found it. I just needed the code to open it. So that's that there. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Where do we have the code? Okay, grief. I don't know. Cylinder. Teardropper. And then terror. Go. Cracked another one. Tome, the silent safeguard. Miscellaneous item. We, the 8 pupils of the Eye, bear the solemn weight of our station. Honored are we, yet bound in equal measure. Custodians of the burden, the shame, and the true purpose of the Order of the Eye. And we know beyond doubt or illusion that peril does ever lurk in the shadows. Not only from the foes who gather beyond our walls, but from the graver specter of treachery within. Thus we have chosen our course. In secrecy, we have approached 8 esteemed generals of the Fall Guard, each chosen blindly that no bias, no design might sway our hand. To them we have entrusted a task most dire, to create and silence a failsafe, a shield unseen, a ward against a catastrophe should one of our own seek to unmake what we have built and ensnare the Eye. Their work shall remain veiled, even from us, for knowledge of such a safeguard is itself a danger. Never shall they speak of what they weave. Never shall their lips betray the measures they set in place. They shall carry their burden to the grave, leaving behind only whispers and the blood of their kin, that their descendants may stand watch, that the Eye may endure, should darkness ever rise from within. Belgran the 19th, Drak, Gabran, Jish, Zargab, Tekez, Haz, Faram. Those are the folks that created the silent safeguard. Great Sword of Ecstasy. Look at that thing. That is, it's an impressive weapon. Tome, The Ascendance of Hellion Lodges and the Birth of Limbic Aesthetics, Part 2. The Hellion vanguards are venerated by other soldiers, their presence a harbinger of hope for the troops and ruin upon the Limbic Abyss. Among the common folk, they were named the Hammers of Sethris. They grew beyond warbands. Their armor bore grim adornments, reflecting the entities they fought. Their banners billowed with sigils and motifs, testaments to their slain foes. Their mere presence echoed the monstrosities they fought. They had forged more than strategy, they had forged identity. Between the second and third invasions, the Hellions ceased to be mere warriors. They became orders. Bound by code and ritual, they formed lodges, knightly brotherhoods. Their traditions bore the mark of their eternal adversaries, for they knew that to unmake the darkness, one must first understand its depths. Thus the Hellion Lodges were born. The Lodge of Grief, a brotherhood draped in the solemn hues of mourning. They move as phantoms upon the battlefield, silent as the grave. The Lodge of Ecstasy, frenzied and relentless, their blades sing through the air like a revelry of death, adorned in dazzling hues of yellow. The Lodge of Terror, cloaked in nightmarish emerald, their mere presence saps the will of any bystander. The Lodge of Rage, raving berserkers, their armor spiked and their weapons massive, embodying wrath itself, painted in the same burning red as their destined foes. The Lodge of Admiration, devout and unswerving, their reverence for their cause shines in verdant, gilded sigil, their holy conviction as sharp as their spears. The Lodge of Loathing, known to never sleep as such as their disgust for their foes. Some fight with blindfolds made of purple silk as to not see what they disdain so forcefully. What? The Lodge of Vigilance, armored in colors of orange, they are scholars and tacticians, their strategies immaculate. Knowledge and patience is their shield. The Lodge of Amazement, explorers of limbic knowledge, their banners bear seals of the unfathomable, rendered in vivid cyan, always astonished and impatient to duel their assigned horrors. There's a lot more than what we've been fighting in this game. Got a polearm of grief now. Look at that. These things look so cool. I love the designs. It's neat. A sword of rage. Just a regular sword of rage. Okay. What's this? Vanished parchment. I am returned to my chambers alone, quill in hand. These words I set to parchment, yet even as I write, I scarcely believe them. The candle before me gutters, its light dim is my hope, for what has come to pass is beyond reason's grasp. It is gone, vanished. The eminous shroud, grander than any citadel, vaster than any fortress wrought by mortal hands, has vanished into the void. I laugh as I inscribe these words, though there is no mirth in me, for how may such a thing be true? How might a construct of stone and steel, greater than kings have ever dared dream, simply be missing? Worse still, our instruments speak of an unfathomable horror. Faram's limbic tone desyncopators measure the sphere's propagation still. They mark its growth, its endless unfurling. How may this be when the shroud is no more? How may this be when our hands grasp at naught but empty air where it once stood? Yesterday, Haz did utter the most cursed words my ears have ever suffered to hear. I have not spoken to him since. He dares believe the sphere itself had devoured the shroud whole. Madness. He must be put down as meat, that one. And yet, even as I scorn his words, a shadow coils within my mind. What if he is right? Signed, Drac. Twin Axes of Terror. This place was loaded with items. We're not done yet. What's this? Chalice of Ever-Flowing Turmoil, active relic. Siphon an enemy's limbic energy to refill your own. With a 6-minute cooldown. Wow. That seems excessive. There's a lot of lore. So the shroud was... So I guess they had like a giant time loop that they put a shroud around and the time loop just absorbed it. It just ate it. Interesting. Wow. Wow. Man. Okay. We learned a lot of stuff. Where does it keep limbic keys? Yeah, here we go. So I have 3 blues. But I only need 1. Does this one go? Dark Forest to the... Doorway to the dark... Doorway of the Dark Forest to the south. Coffer of the Buried Forges of the Earth. Doorway of the Dark Forest of the south. Alright, so there's a door in the forest that requires 2 blue keys that we haven't seen yet. This is also for a door in the forest that we haven't seen yet. Feels like there's a lot going on in Senator Forest that I don't know about. Okay. Let's proceed. Let's go to Maristan. The only places left are Maristan and Plains of Mists. Blood Queen statue. Yes. Yes, the lore is quite delicious. It's so good. So we know that there's a shadowy organization that's taking advantage of this event that happens once every 33 years, January 1st at midnight. Local Hadean time. It's like mysteries that have happened in the past with the organizations. The Vigil, the Order of the Eye, the Silent Safeguard that we just learned about. Something up there? What are you guys? You alive? Did I run you over with my car? My limbic vehicle? Why does it feel like I'm supposed to go this way? And away from where the car is? The APC. Wow. That guy just cut me to pieces. I love tier 3 monsters. Let's give that another shot. Yeah, the jump in difficulty from tier 1 to tier 2 is pretty bad, but from tier 2 to tier 3 seems really just punishing. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Access computer. Okay, so where are we? Okay. We need 4-digit code. Computer in shack behind APC. What's this? Some kind of like fantasy football? Join Umberhan's freedom fighters. This is your war. This is your war. Large advanced medkit. Nice. 5 of them. 5 at large advanced medkits. Wait, what? No, that's the limbic shard I just got. Doesn't make any sense. Was it just 1? I've got 3 of them now, so maybe it was 2. I don't know. Complete medkit suitable for treating most injuries. Contains advanced medical supplies, splints, tourniquets, morphine, oxygen canisters. All the good stuff. Welcome to Maristan. Hanging Coffins touristic site that way. Maristan, this way. Let's go to the village before we go to the Hanging Coffins. Whoa, that's a huge statue. Okay, I wasn't expecting the statue to be quite that obnoxious. That's a really big statue. Nice. Well, I'm glad we got rid of that thing. I find them so annoying. Large med kit. Can we go in the house? It's locked from the other side. So the answer is yes, but not through that door. Locked from the other side. Is there like a basement that you can go in? Is there a hole in the roof or something? Both of the doors are locked from the inside. Break the window. Break the window and climb in. Just do it. You know you want to. Oh, here we go. Got a little boat. There's nothing else down here, though. I was expecting, like, a door or something. Something a bit more. Maybe some loot. Nothing. There's gotta be a basement access for this building. A little surprised that there's just nothing in there. Alright. Oh, hello. Hi there. Welcome. Okay, we found a barn with graffiti all over it. is honestly one of my favorite drone configurations. Because every time anything tries to attack you, it just zaps it before it can do anything. Well, sounds like there's a child here. Sounds like a very young child. How do I get in? What? Is this another place I have to, like, go in through the top? Come up from the basement? It's half collapsed on itself. There's gotta be, like, a really intricate Maristan underground tunnel network, right? For all these buildings that don't have doors. Yeah, there is somebody inside, clearly. Knock, knock. How do I get in? Okay, one more time. Let's look around. Let's go over to this place. There's a truck. Okay, one time loop guardian down. That's interesting that they, like, when you kill them, they leave these like little fingerprints on the walls. The time loop does the same thing when you close it for the last time. Okay, we go in here. No, cannot. I want to get to that child for the sole purpose of stopping it from crying. What have we got here? Hello. Antenna maintenance box. Found on a soldier's corpse in Maristan Woods. Key labeled antenna maintenance box. Insult to injury, good deed started. Alright, so we got the antenna maintenance box key. Alright, if you see an antenna in need of maintenance, please let me know. Because I have the key to the box. For antenna maintenance. Alright. Where are we now? This is like some kind of ancient ruin? Second launch of terror. First stone mortared in 847. We do not slumber, nor do our eyes ever shut, for we know that our wisdom in calamitic warfare, our guiding hand in culture and the fire of our light shall yet be called upon by the people of our fair and noble province. Alright, sounds good. Cool. So all those guys are linked to the same terror. 4 terror things. Great. Should be fine, though. Where'd it go? Oh, hello, there we go, yes! Chop him up. Pressing the A button as hard as I can. Yes! Oh my god, these finishing moves are so good. I love it. Oh, yeah! Let's keep it up. wonder if these guys actually think that them lying on the ground like that is fooling anybody. Kata page. After a span that stretches beyond reckoning, an age or mayhaps longer, for he remembers not, at last he halts. He is spent, his will drained, his wits dulled, and his sinews nigh to breaking. Alone he stands, his last embers of light, long since swallowed by the abyss, and his throat parched as a wanderer lost in a desert of night, birds for mercy. Yet even in this void, he feels the giant confines about him, the press of the unseen walls, or is it but the ghost of memory etched upon his mind by countless hours of weary gazing upon their never-ending surfaces? He's beheld these vertical plains more than he has the sun or the wheeling birds, and yet he knows them not. Are they truly walls? What substance and matter make them? No stone nor timber of the waking world holds their likeness. They gleam pale as the snow atop Mount Obek, and veined with endless winding and twirling furrows, as though an army of unseen worms, numberless as the stars, have feasted upon the interminable surfaces of an age beyond mortal grasp. As his thoughts drift, his left hand brushes against a flaw, a fissure, small and sharp, where his pickaxe last struck moments ago. Or was it days? A wedge of rupture within this unknowable matter. His heart hammers in his breast, for from that slender breach issues a breath of warmth, a whisper of air from beyond. A shudder courses through him, not of fear, but of elation. His fingers tighten about the haft of his pickaxe. With a cry torn from the depths of his soul, he smites the crack with all the strength that lingers in his failing limbs. Blow upon blow, his strikes fall blind and desperate, until the rift yawns wide enough for passage. He looks behind him, though he is well acquainted with solitude in these forsaken depths for a long time now. The last of his brothers gone, like their attention to other things. And then, casting himself forward through the breach, he tumbles from the shroud of night and into radiance, to a brilliance unbound, a light so fierce it should sear his flesh, melt his very eyes from within their sockets. Yet it does not. Instead, his eyes brim, and tears spill freely down his face. For before him lies a sight no man has ever beheld, nor dreamed of in his boldest fancy. Hallam sinks to his knees, weeping, trembling, for he knows with all the certainty of his soul that he stands before the eye of God. Wow. Okay then. Very dramatic. Hallam found the eye of God. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Anything else over here? Is there anything in there? No, it's just a empty square of bricks. I've seen one of those before. Oh, come on. Oh, she's up there. Of course she is. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Take that. Does it feel too good to have little shards thrown at you, does it? Oh, hello. Why is this a manual save here? What is this? Are these the fabled Maristan tunnels that take you to all the places in the city? It's a vault of knowledge. To Take note of that. Aristan. Vault of Knowledge. Beneath. What is this? What's a good place for this? It's like a base pylon. Monument. Face monument. So, wait, what? There's another one of you? We got 2 ecstasy things. Come on. Whoa! What? I wasn't expecting to lose all, like, 80% of my life from that one attack while I was blocking. Did it turn off my light? It did. Okay, let's try that again. This time with less, dying. I feel like, as I said before, the best course of action in most situations in this game is to just be more aggressive. If you feel like you're spamming, spam harder. You can never spam hard enough. Alright, there's a chest here. Alright, Aristan, 1 green key chest in ruins area beyond monolith, base monolith. Okay, looking for the key to this. Limbic Armory. Seems like a nice place to be. Make ourselves some limbic armaments. Okay, so this whole... You can't get out of this little area here. You have to go up these stairs to get to this... to get that little spot. That's funny. This is all blocked off too, so you have to use the underground tunnels to get into this little area. Interesting. And you can get out pretty easy. It's not that bad. This whole area is kind of cool. This, like, ruins. This ruined castle. It's very neat. Limbic capacitor, large. Sounds good. I missed twice? Alright, hang on. You just stay there for just a minute, okay? Can you, let's time out. Let's time out. I want to use a medium limbic capacitor. So I can get my limbic energy back. so I can zap you with some of these things. Okay, how do I get in there? This guy can't get to me, and I cannot get to him. Which is fine, I guess. So wait, how do I get up there? Is there like a stairs in there to get to that little platform? I feel like there must be some stairs. If I go to the right? Okay, nothing. It's just, that's the smallest little room I've ever seen. Alright, so we can go that way. We have to go around the back. Feels like the only way to get into this place is to use the Face Monolith underground tunnel. That takes you to this side. The left side. We're going to go to the right side. There's got to be something I'm missing. Let's head back in there and we'll see if there's a path I didn't go down. Okay. Vault of Forbidden Knowledge. Yes. Go in here. Yes. That's where I want to get to, right there. There's a chest there. Chambers of Young Lady Harvor. Cool. Strong ecstasy suppressor. Fantastic. So there are stairs here. Well, that goes that way. Could I use them to go this way? Terror suppressor. Okay. Rage suppressor. There's that guy down there. If I go down there, how do I get out? There's got to be a way to get out of there. There's a little bit of stairs right there. I think that's how you get out of there. But I want to get that too. Tuning stone, strong. Strong tuning stone. Okay, so this is actually how you're supposed to do that. Let's run along this wall. You can see everything, everywhere you want to go. The hell? Stop it. Level 18 axes. There's a lot of axe. Okay. And Theta Amine Prism. Alright, fantastic. You know, I could use as many of those as they want to give me, honestly. Okay, I think we've gotten everything there is to get at that little ancient rundown castle. So let's head into city area, I suppose? Maybe we can help rescue that child who's been bawling this entire time? We also need to find the antenna. There's the statue. It's a rage statue, that's why there's so many rage demons here. So this will let me into this outpost. Military outpost? There are people here. There are actually people here. Interesting. Are they here to worship the statue? Is that what they're here for? Let's see what's down here first. Before we get involved with whatever's happening over there. Gasoline canister. Large canister about half full with gas found at the docks below the town of Maristan. Depths of hell, good deed started. Okay, wait, that's for a good deed. Got the gasoline canister. Clearly somebody is in need of fuel. I'll save the game just in case they shoot me. You don't want to talk? Okay. Yeah, you do.
Oh man, I can't believe the tower's still transmitting. It was Sarge's idea last time we came through here. They've been stuck listening to that shit on repeat for months. Where's Sarge anyway? Oh, that's right. Said he had an itch to take care of. Oh, I swear, he's hornier than the rest of us put together. He said gassing up the boat would take too much time, so he just followed the river. On foot! What an absolute fucking maniac!
Wait, is that the guy who I got the key from? The antenna key?
We could barely see our beautiful lady when we got here. Sarge had us set up these spotlights. Checked right into the town's power grid. Heard some houses lost power up there. Fair trade, if you ask me.
Okay.
Oh, I've been looking forward to a good time with the famous Maristan ladies leader. I knew there had to be a reason we didn't wipe out these Sabs yet. At least some of them are good for something.
Okay, so this is what I was expecting. So the Palamists are just as bad as the Sabinians, it seems like.
I stand in Sethris's gaze. If you have made it this far, you also stand in his blessed sight. What can a humble servant of our Lord Sethris do for you, my son?
Who are you?
I am Father Bramont. I have traveled here as a pilgrim to pay homage to our matron saint and spread Sethris's divine sight upon the righteous followers of Palom. I have blessed these holy soldiers and their weapons. They will free our sacred lands from the heretics. The Illigad Valley will be ours again.
Great.
How do I get inside the Blood Queen statue?
The Sabinian dogs desecrated the statue of our beloved matron saint. Why would anyone desecrate such a noble woman? The Sabs responsible were rightfully executed. We kept one of those dogs alive to clean, repair, and maintain the statue.
Okay.
If you want to enter the statue, you must speak with that swine Talus. He has the key to the gate. Go up in the village. His home has a mural painted on it. It also has 3 satellite dishes on the roof.
Got it. Understood.
Hadia is the land rightfully given to us Palamists by our Lord Sethris.
Right, okay.
It was created and given to the followers of Palom.
By your god came down and gave it to you. Understood.
Our sacred duty and divine right is to protect Hadia from the threats from without and within. The Eye of Sethris has remained to watch over all Palamists. The Illigad Valley, our most sacred land, will be freed from the Sabinian locusts. Our holy Deimos division shall see to it.
Oh, you're the Deimos division.
This war is a blessing. It is a holy war, a crusade to rid us of the Sabinian plague.
Oh my god.
And we will seize this opportunity with unyielding fervor and unwavering faith. We will return Hadia to its former glory by ridding our lands of this blight.
I like these guys are just they're so dead set on just murdering each other.
They are outsiders, which makes them almost as bad as Sabs. They are not to be trusted.
The peacekeepers.
These outsiders meddle in things that do not concern them. I was relieved to hear that they had left Hadia. Good riddance. Those wretches stand in the shadows like snakes in tall grass outside our Lord's gaze.
These are the Sabinians.
And they have willingly chosen this path. They have chosen misery, death, and damnation.
This guy's a lot... He's very different to Abbot Jaffer, gotta say.
The Deimos division are the noblest of our soldiers. They are like the Inquisitors of Palom, purging the heretic Sabinians from our lands. Our brave soldiers need not worry about the demons. They now stand in Sethris' gaze. I made sure of it. These men are bound for Jehania and will dispense in sorely needed justice. This war is just. It is better than living in a peace held together by hypocrisies.
Okay, got it. Tell me about the creatures.
The demons are not to be feared.
Are you kidding me?
They are a part of a divine process.
You're insane. Yeah, just open up the gate then. Just let them all in if you don't want, if you're not afraid of them.
They are a necessary evil to restore Hadia and the Palamists to righteousness. You will see. Once they have cleansed the land of sin, we shall inherit Hadia.
Okay. This man is insane. Got it. So he's a religious fundamentalist. To enter the statue, we have to go talk to the guy in the village, in the house with the 3 antennae on top of it. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of really good lore in the game so far tonight. We've gone through a lot of stuff. Hello? I heard something. There you are. Death from Above Elites. Yes, that's actually one of my favorite. Drone cooldowns minus 180 seconds. Again, they put the cooldowns in seconds and the other stuff in minutes, like the actual time in minutes. It's a little bit weird. Whirlwind I don't use too much. Let's give it a forward charge and give us Death from Above. I like Distract. I like Rear Guard. Rear Guard Elite is really good. Death from Above is just fun. Whirlwind is okay. Forward charge is okay. Rear Guard is insanely good. Oh! Okay. Just getting blasted. Drone is disabled. There we go. How about that? Drone is disabled. Alright, so the kid's back that way. That's the house we can't get into because the doors are both locked from the inside. Let's see what we can do up here. Welcome to Maristan. What a nice place. What a nice place. Grief monster. Gotta say, Grief is probably my least favorite to fight. We're not worthy to breathe our Golan air. Samo's spare set of keys. Spare set of car keys found in the general store of Maristan. Okay, so Samo's keys, good deed started. Do we have 3 good deeds in progress right now? That's what it seems like. Yeah, we do. Insult to injury. Depths of hell. Samo's keys. I feel like there's a 4th one in the city that somewhere here that we don't know about yet. Okay, spare key. Is this it? Samo? Is that what it is? Key doesn't fit. How about this rusty key? Yes! Yes! Look at that. We got the terror cap. Not bad. Let's change our loadout real quick. I want to put that hat on. It works hard to get that. Yeah, I thought Samos sounded familiar. That was the... There were the people that put up the notice at the lake for the keys that they lost. Okay. Need to make a note of that. Forest, key to the tower, hills... Maristan. I guess I didn't write down that key. I just kind of assumed I would eventually find the thing, I guess. But we do have Samo spare keys. Samo spare keys. We have the gas canister. And, antenna repair key. So wait, they put this on loop? For a month? How do I turn it off? There's another graveyard. We've been looking for these. We've been looking for... Wait, what? Heck? Looking for places that are like city... or houses that are across the streets from graveyards. For that other mystery. What is this? Graveyard, 4 statues. Okay, come back to that later. 5 statues? 5 statues. 5. 5 statues. 6. I don't know. Lots of statues. Is there like a... something to read here? Give me a clue as to what these birds do? Oh, hello. There we go. Yes. $1990. The word of Palom is the supreme truth. It's just Palom is propaganda. The Maristan Bugle. Tragedy strikes Maristan. A community mourns of future uncertain. Maristan, the heart of our town, was shattered in an instant. The familiar hum of commerce in the Maristan market turned into a nightmare on the morning of April 17th. When a devastating explosion tore through the square, leaving 48 of our friends, neighbors, and loved ones dead, and 27 more fighting for their lives. The sight of overturned stalls, broken glass, and blood-stained cobblestones will haunt this town for years to come. Grief weighs heavy on the Sabinian community, yet we do what we have always done. We endure. Funerals are being held throughout the week, each one another bitter reminder of the price we continue to pay. It's not just an attack on a marketplace, but on the very fabric of our way of life. How much more must we endure? How many more lives must be lost before we acknowledge the truth staring us in the face? The Republic of Argola has failed to protect us. In its silence, it has abandoned us. Our Sabinian brothers and sisters across the border in Jahania have long called for unity, for strength through sovereignty. Maybe it is time we listen. Maristan must heal, but healing does not mean we stand idle. We owe it to the fallen to ensure their deaths were not in vain. Perhaps our future does not lie under Argolan rule, but in taking our rightful place alongside Jahania. Interesting. So they wanted to, secede. A3. That's the last one. A3, lift the veil, see the light. A3. So we've got all six letters. We can now get the, conspiracy evidence from the National Library. Where's this coming from? Hey.
Here. I could use your help.
Oh, you're the guy with the 3 antennas. With the mural on your house. You're the Sabinian dog, as that guy described you.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I never expected to see someone walk the streets of Maristan again. I really could use your help.
Okay.
Who are you? My name is Talus. I used to be a lawyer before the war. Look at what these Palamists, these animals did to me for wanting to vote for Sabinian freedom. And now they've reduced me to being the caretaker of that giant, screaming bitch. The punishment for a crime I never committed. You must have seen it. To us Sabinians, the Blood Queen symbolizes oppression.
How do I get inside?
How do I get inside the statue?
I locked the gate and swore I'd never set foot there again. If you want to go in, take care of the creatures in front of the church. Once you're done, I'll give you the key to the gate.
It's a fair trade. So you're Talus. Okay, so we're looking for houses on the other side of the street from the graveyard. I haven't been able to get into any of these houses. They've all been locked up tight. What's this? What's this? Fuses. Fuses. This is missing a fuse. Okay, so Maristan. Fuse box. On house next to guy is missing a fuse. Okay. We'll come back to that later. Traveler's Refuge. Some kind of, inn? Doesn't look like I can get in there either. Alright, nice med kit. Large med kit. Can I get to this guy? Yeah, I can. Oh, yeah. These guys. An unrealized gravesite. Man, this guy just went off. Alright, let's see. How do I get into this place? That's the great thing. You don't. There's so many houses in Maristan, but you can't do anything with them. I really want to turn that off. Let's see. What's over here? Oh, there's a person here. Hello?
First they take my wife, then some fucking monsters show up. Now this power surge blows out the fuses.
Yeah.
What else could possibly go wrong? I knew moving to Maristan was a bad idea. Fucking heartless Palamist assholes.
Okay, so you have the... chopped off your arm too? Did they just cut off the arms of everybody? Yeah, everyone's one-handed.
Only a Palamist mind would be so twisted. Physical wounds weren't enough. Now they're trying to open psychological ones. I'd give my other arm to turn this garbage off.
Yeah, they cut off everyone's hands. One hand on everybody.
Daddy said that if I'm nice, then my hands will grow back. I think he's lying. I wish Mommy was here.
You're the kid... You're this mom?
No.
No? Okay, that's not your mom. I have a ring I picked up from somebody that I think it belongs to someone here in Maristan. And I also has a lighter case. A lighter case. Let's see, where was it? Not a lighter case, cigarette case. It's hard to know where they put these things. We've got that. Did I already deal with the cigarette case? I don't know. This is it right here. ZT. Okay. Cool. Now we're back here. So this, okay, so this one also is missing a fuse. Fuse box on house with people is missing a fuse. We need a lot of fuses, apparently. So what's back here? Apparently a very angry guy that just ran out of nowhere to come get me. Is he just sitting back here by himself? Oh, there's a cave here. Hang on. Does that other trail lead straight up to this cave? Yeah, it sure does. Alright, that's interesting. So, what goes on in here? Bad things. Okay. So, locked. Oh. I can unlock it. That's interesting. Typically, it's the other way around. I come down to a place and then they, I can't unlock the door. Beautiful. Typically, it's like this. This door is locked from the other side. Just gonna real quickly check to see if there's another way I could go. Nope. Alright. Cool. Let's check down here then. Anything back there? Yeah, there is. This is the front door. No, this is not the front. This is the place. Open. Locked from the other side. Are you serious? So that's an exit, not an entrance. And this is scenic overlook. Oh, this goes back. Wait, this goes back to the. Oh, that's the gate. Is that the gate to get to her? No, that's something else. It's got to be something else. Please watch your step as you are entering. Wait, can I actually just sidestep all of that content and just use this tunnel to get to the inside of the statue? Is that how this works? Seems weird. Beautiful. Level 19 axes. Almost level 20. Door to the doorway of the Dark Forest of the South. Okay, so we've got 3 of red ones now? I think we've got 3 of those. And a research item, a children's book.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Ugh. I feel like I'm wasting my time here. How can such a prominent figure be completely absent from all records? There are massive statues of her everywhere. Does no one ask any questions? Do they just swallow the propaganda? There has to be a deeper story here. What's more, I've had to suffer this wretched lot for months. I'll be glad to leave them to their misery. Misery that they brought upon themselves. I've had it with this place. I hate to do this to Lucan again, but it's best to move away soon. Before he makes friends with any Sabs.
Alright, this is the guy that moved to Talju. Interesting. Okay, so there's a ladder. Where does this go? There's a ladder and there's another place back there I need to go as well. This place is, this is a lot more content in this city than I was expecting, I'll be honest. We're climbing to the top of the... Oh, we are inside of her head. We are actually there. Buried amongst the eagles lies the means to reach the queen. When eastward face the six, its secrets you will glean. Alright, so the graveyard has eagle statues. Face east. Okay, make them all face east. Got it. So that's looking right at a door. It looks like. Through the gaze of the screaming monarch, behold the location of her eternal rests. So we need to go there. We need to go into that door. That door is where the rage key is my guess. Wait, did we already get the rage key? Is it something else? I honestly forget which one we're looking for right now. I think we actually already got the key of rage. Where do I keep my keystones? Keystone of Rage. Alright, so am I after the Keystone of Terror? That's probably it. I think it's Terror. Oh wait, is that the antenna? Can I get down from here? I think I can, actually. Seriously? Jeez, okay. Alright. Was not expecting the giant green laser beam. Just was not expecting that to happen. But honestly, that's not even what killed me. It was the little missiles from that other monster that was there. Alright, so let's see, we're going this way. The giant green laser beam caught me off guard. I'll be honest. Caught me off guard. I wasn't watching what the other one was doing. Finish her. Pressing the A button. There we go. That's it. Yes. Beautiful. God, that feels so good. These finishing moves are so satisfying. Alright, there was this guy here. And his buddy. And his buddies. from above. Let's do it. I didn't know it knocked him down now. So this was the door that we couldn't open earlier. So their way out. And let's see what's at the bottom of this tunnel. Oh, that's right. This is the exit. So we can actually get down from here. This takes me to the antenna, right? Unlock. Antenna maintenance key. Shut off. God, thank you. Insult to injury, good deed accomplished. We did it. We saved the people from having to listen to that garbage. And us from having to listen to that for so long. Alright, that is that one. We have, let's see, at least 4 more here. Potentially. Let's head back up into the city. I still need to figure out how to get into that barn where that kid was crying. And into the house at the outskirts of town that has no doors. Well, no open doors at least. It has doors, but they're all locked from the inside and I can't get in. Welcome to Maristan. Nice place you got here. Okay, here's the graveyard. Hey, Zumi. Have I accidentally murdered anybody else today? No, not today. I've been saving lives instead of taking lives. At least it is that way. That's east? That's east, okay. Thomas. It's interesting that I can read that one headstone. What is that? Is it facing east? It's northeast. That's east. This one is facing east. Yep, got it. Alright, there's 6 of them, it said. 6 of these things. It's facing east. But that giant tomb right there opens up. That one's facing east. That one is facing east. Nice. It feels like we're playing National Treasure. Whenever I do stuff like this, I feel like I'm in National Treasure. You know, I'm solving mysteries and stuff to discover secrets that were always just right there in plain sight. It's very compelling, gotta say. I love it. Is there anything else around here? Yes. In fact, there are some bad guys here. Hello, sir. I get into any of these houses? We're still looking for fuses too. We need 2 fuses. And climb this ladder, which is nice, but open. Oh, I couldn't open it because I was in combat. I was being shot at by that thing. The urn! The urn! We were looking for this! Sham, sorry bud, but weekly poker night is cancelled. I'm getting out of here. I know it's sudden, but the whole affair with my father's death has made me realize I don't want to stay here anymore. Remember my little brother, Edwin? He wants me to bring my father's urn to him in Jelgen. Can you believe that? Like I've got nothing better to do. Just because he's a priest now, doesn't mean he can boss me around. I told him I was leaving town and that if he wanted the urn so badly, to come and get it himself. I'm done with his nonsense. So, I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same. Nothing good will come of staying in Maristan, you know it. Tell the rest of the gang I'm sorry. Best of luck, Arn. Finally got the urn. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I want to fight that thing. How do I get up there? But tell me to fight the grief demons while that thing is just shooting at me this whole time. I don't want that to happen. Beautiful. Well, that took care of that problem. Alright, so those are the demons that he wanted me to fight in front of the church. What are you doing up there? Come down here and fight me like a man. Whoa! Hello. Woo. Buddy, it is so good. I was able to use that med kit before that thing got that attack off. Otherwise, I was just gonna be evaporated. Yeah, we were so close to dying there. What's this? This hamlet now is ours. Once a den of traditionalist decay, it stands reborn, a proud village of the reformist cause. Even this church, once steeped in Palinist rigidity, we now have claimed and painted afresh. And here the just words of Sabin are spoken beneath the benevolent gaze of Setharus. But let us not be lulled into ease, for we dwell in the heart of the enemy's land. They encircle us, their hatred always festering. That was close. Like, more than I would like to admit. Heal Sons. So you have to have gone this way, and climbed up this ladder, to be able to get to that one up here that was shooting at you the entire time, before you fight the grief demon in front of the church. Okay. I don't know how to tell this guy I don't need that key anymore because I found the back door to the statue. But you know what? That's fine. I did the thing. Hand it over.
Thanks for taking care of the creatures. Whoever is left in Maristan will have a chance to get some supplies. Here. Take the key. The gate is southwest of here. Once through the gate, the tunnel that leads inside the head is on your right.
Statue key. Tell me about the creatures.
I have no words. All my life, I prided myself on not believing in such nonsense. Look! They walk our streets. There they are, just a few feet away. Straight out of the fear-mongering book The Palamists Breach. I have to rethink everything. Their existence has shaken the very foundations of my beliefs. They are the lowest life forms on this planet. Look at their elite soldiers. Their Deimos division was created for one single purpose: to murder, rape, and plunder Sabinian families. They call themselves elite soldiers.
Yeah.
There is nothing elite about them. They emptied their prison cells to fill their ranks. They were explicitly recruited to commit the worst atrocities possible. You don't believe me? In 1990, during the Sabinian referendum, units from the Deimos division showed up in our villages with axes and machetes. They indiscriminately began chopping the hands and arms off law-abiding civilians. Their message was clear. No hands, no vote.
Ooh.
There you have it. A Palamist in a nutshell.
So that's what happened to everybody here. Even the kids? Like, even the children, they did that? That's insane.
I met General Romeo in Lublina. I was part of the delegation representing the Sabinian separatist movement of Southern Argola. As a foreign observer, the general had been deployed in several countries to oversee referendums and elections. He gave us helpful information and pointers on how to proceed. The general and his peacekeepers were well received in Hadia. I believed they could prevent the war. But when things began to get out of hand, the peacekeepers did nothing to stop what was happening. During the referendum campaigns, Palamist thugs were chopping off hands and arms to prevent Sabinians from voting. The peacekeepers did nothing.
Because the peacekeepers were never there to really keep the peace. They were there to prevent people from getting violent before they wanted them to.
They left when we needed them the most. I never understood why. They redeployed to Leith's airport. Nothing was happening in Leith at the time. Look, despite it all, I still believe that General Romeo and his peacekeepers are good people with the right intentions. The man I met in Lublina wasn't a coward. Quite the opposite. The reality is that General Romeo has someone above him.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's that person who is to blame for this fiasco.
Exactly.
Maristan was the stage of many events. And unfortunately, I witnessed them all. I hardly know where to begin. The bombing of the market by Palamist extremists. The terror campaign led by Deimos division to thwart the referendum. The media's constant campaign of dehumanizing the other side. This awful war could have been prevented. The politicians had other ideas, I guess. They could have divided Hadia into two states. One Palamist and the other Sabinian. But nobody wanted to back down or listen. When this war ends, and it will, I'd like these politicians to be tried in an international court. That's what these war pigs deserve. They should rot in jail for the rest of their lives, just like the corpses on the battlefield.
Tell me about Hadia.
Hadia has fallen into the worst kind of chaos there is. I'm a lawyer. Well, I was. For me, it's deplorable to say that the laws as we know them are no more in our country. Do you know what the law is now in Hadia? Guns. Power comes out of the barrel of a gun. I don't know who said that, but it's very accurate. Most Hadians think this war's going nowhere. But they are powerless. How many disagree? Is it 60%? Is it even 80%? I don't know. The majority are confused and frightened, so they go along. They're being led by the 10% who have the guns. Sadly, that's all they need.
Yeah, I get it. Tell me about the Sabinians.
We came so close to our independence. Polls showed that we were ahead of the Palamist opposition. Their terror campaign worked. I don't blame my fellow Sabinians for avoiding the voting booths. They were afraid. And rightfully so. Even if you have 1,000 sheep versus one wolf, the wolf will always win.
I wanted Sabinians to have a new province of their own. I was shattered when we lost.
Okay. Thank you for talking to me. We need to find fuses and other stuff. This guy's got a generator, some wind chimes. He said something about the was it supplies? People can get supplies now that the demons in front of the church are gone. And yet I don't see anything that would indicate that that would be true. I don't see any supplies or anything. There's a fishing store. Hey, it's time to go fishing. Let's see. Is there anything here? All these houses are just abandoned completely. Another fuse box. That's 3 fuse boxes. Fuse box on house behind house next to guy is missing a fuse. Okay, we've got 3 different fuse boxes to fix. Oh, finally, a door we can open. Oh, hello. It's another family.
I don't think I can go on like this. I'll probably never see my daughter again. With everything that's happened, there's only so much a man can take. The power cut is just another kick in the gut.
Talk to your kid?
My big sister Lily went to visit our auntie in Xiaojin. She'll be back soon, though. And we're gonna play all day.
Yeah.
No, thank you, sir.
You don't want a ring? Okay. Not you.
When we first moved here, this town stood for something. That maybe all these divisions could be mended. That maybe we could coexist in peace. The uncle's grand idea of integration. What a load of crock. He really had us all wrapped around his finger.
I thought Yankel was like a dictator. It sounded like he just wanted everybody to live together.
Now, we're just a beat-down minority surrounded by people who hate us. They won. I look at my grandchildren, and I weep for them.
This kid has both hands.
I want my sister.
Do you want a ring? Oh, okay. Sounds good. Stay ringless then. Okay. Oh, hey. Hello, sir.
Our town has a lot of spirit. Even through all the hardships, well, we stayed in touch with each other with these ham radios. Now that the power is out, well, I'm blind and deaf in here. Totally isolated since they took my wife away.
Do you want a ring?
Thank you, but...
Okay, fine. Okay. What's your last name?
Our town has
Emlyn?
now that the power...
Okay. So this guy's house, every house that has a fuse box also has a family or somebody inside of it. Which I guess makes sense. But we need to find out where we get the fuses from. Citizen's file. Folder containing several secretive documents. Hell? Where am I? So there's the thing that leads down into that, where they said the resting place is a strong ecstasy suppressor. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Nothing else here. Can't open that. was your name?
First they take my wife.
Keel.
What else could
Your name?
Thank you.
Keel. Okay, this is the Keel family. Alright, then we're gonna go down there. I find it funny that you don't really even need the key that that guy gives you. You could just skip all of that. So where do we get fuses from? Let's go downstairs in the graveyard. That might progress things. Maybe we'll find another building or have access to something else that we missed before. Blood Queen Observatory. Unlock with the statue key. Fantastic. Alright, but we've already been through here. Man, I can't wait to go to the ecstasy place. That's gonna be great, right? The rage place was fun. The terror place is super fun. Yes, chop them to pieces. Okay, so this is just a maze. Limbic Rod, Terror 5. Terror V, designated victor. The coffer of the towering effigy of the Sanguine Monarch. Alright, well, that's where we are right now. So I'll just hang on to that. Wait. 2 green keys, right? Maristan. 1 green key chest in the ruins. Okay, so that's the key to the chest. We got it. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Tablet fragment angled. We got a piece of a tablet. Okay, the door is definitely closed. What the hell? Just, wow. They just really piled them up in there, didn't they? Okay. Let's see. We need a key to... Where'd you come from? Key for... door in graveyard. It's got like a weird symbol. I'm just gonna write that down. Weird symbol. Weird symbol key. Tablet fragment square. Okay. Oh, hi. Let's unlock this. Alright, this is our shortcut back to the beginning. Anybody else in here? Anybody else hiding in here? Let's see. Tablet fragment oblique. Okay, I think we've got all the tablet fragments that we need. Probably to open up the door to get to the Blood Queen. Right? We still have a door down here that requires a key that we don't have. I'm guessing we might get that later. Maybe in the Blood Queen's cemetery. Or graveyard, grave site, whatever it is. The tomb that we were looking at. Still something over there. Okay, that's definitely not the way. Something behind that door. Is it as simple as this? Yes. Limbic battery. This leads down to the... Yeah, see, the reason I think that we might get the key to this later is that's a time keeper, time loop keeper in there. So, eventually, when we want to close the time loop, we're going to have to come back and kill that thing. We do have precedent for them having locked time loop keepers behind doors in the past from the Limbic Forge area. Alright, what have we got going on? Depths of Hell. Samo's Keys. Family Feud. Yep, I know where to solve that one. Mementos, I'm not entirely sure about. Okay, okay, so didn't do a Light in the Dark 3 or 4. So we missed 5 of these. We still have a chance to do the rest of them. Just need to find the fuses, man. Soaring Eagle, Deli and Grill, Shamino's Pawn and Thrift. Okay. Just looking for places that might actually